Netflix is just keeps on hitting and hitting with all of these new releases. Let's see how the half of it plays out. What's going on, guys? This is Joshua, aka Future Filmmaker 39480 Reviews, where I talk movies, TV, and music, and I'm giving you guys my review of the new Netflix movie called The Half of It, which stars Leah Lewis, Diemer, Alexxis, Lemire, and Collin, Chou, and is written and directed by Alexxis, and it tells the story of a smart but cash-strapped teenager named Chou, and she agrees to write a love letter for a jock, and she doesn't expect to become his friend after she does this or fall for his crush, played by Alexxis Lemire. Now, if you guys are new to the channel, be sure to hit that like and subscribe button and the bell to get notified when new videos are up, because unless you get those notifications, hit that bell, you ain't gonna get every single notification. And if you want to follow me on all my social media links, they're in the description box down below. If you want to send money to my channel, that as well, DM me or email me privately. Or if you want fan mail, you can do that same thing, and I'll tell you how to do that as well. With that being said, let's get into the half of it. Half of it, I was told by this movie by my friend Kenneth Movie Corners. Awesome guy. He's been one of my biggest supporters and one of my most loyal friends. And I have to say that going into this movie, I didn't know what to expect. I always like to step out of my comfort zone and go into something different or whatever. So going into this movie, I was excited, but I was also a little, mixed. Because I didn't know what this was going to be. But I didn't believe that I know that this was going to be a coming-of-age comedy drama. And I'm all for coming-of-age movies like The Edge of 17 and Booksmart and Mean Girls, my personal favorite. But also The Breakfast Club is another good one. But I have to say that this movie was actually very surprising. I didn't expect to like this movie as much as I did, but I ended up enjoying it a lot more than I thought I would. One of the big positives of this movie is definitely going to its cast. The cast in this movie are spot on, but we'll get into it. The big positive here has to go to the direction and the writing by Alexxis. She also produced this movie, and I'm not sure if this was her first movie she directed, but if it is, this is a good way to start, because I do feel like the Alexxis, she gets what a comedy, coming-of-age drama is supposed to be. I get that she knows what it's supposed to be, and I do feel like that Alexxis knows exactly what is going on in this entire film. I think that Alexxis, she knows what she wants. She knows what type of movie she's making, and I do feel like that the way she writes this movie and the way the direction is directed, every single choice of direction and writing that goes in this movie, it is really well done. I think it's very well shot, and I think it's 100% natural for a movie like this. And this is a different type of coming of age movie, so, and for most people who are not into movies like this, I think they might be a little off-put by it. What I found the most interesting was the relationship between Leah Lewis and Alexxis Lemire. And you see that she is the shy and introverted girl, and she doesn't even know that she has a crush in. That's why I felt like the movie did right. I felt like the movie did that good enough. If you're not into LGBTQ or any of that, this movie's not going to be for you. But LGBTQ movies are not always a bad thing. I know some people just like to judge LGBTQ, saying it's pandering, it's really not pandering. But I felt like the story here between these two, I bought it, and I bought the as their chemistry, and that does go into the biggest praise, which is the acting, which I gotta say all the actors in this movie are really good. Leah Lewis, Alexxis, Lemire, Daniel Diemer, all of these actors are really great in this movie. They all do a great job. And for the material that they are working with, this easily could have been cheesy and over the top. I felt like that it felt very nice, and I think it feels very neutral. And I think it's really well done. I think it's very well executed. So, in that express, I think that is well done. I think that is well handled. I think it is a well done performance. I think that's well amazing. So, I think that Leah Lewis and Alexxis Lemire, two young up-and-coming actresses, and I can't wait to see more of them, and they do a really great job here. And plus, both of them are really beautiful. There, I gotta say they do a great job, and everyone else in this movie, like Daniel Diemer and Collin, Chou, and everyone, they do a really great job here. I think the music is very amazing. I think the production design in this movie is very well executed, and just all of that I felt like really well executed. I think it's very well directed. I think it's very well handled. Again, this easily could have gone wrong, but it's really well done, it's really well executed, and I feel like a very nice job in doing what the movie is supposed to do. I don't really have much of an issue with the movie, except for the fact that it does kind of go into predictability territory. You do know where it's gonna go, and I did feel like the movie kind of starts off a little bit questionable, and I do feel like that there were some moments here that kind of got a little cheesy, but it still wasn't very much enough good movie that is worth the price of recommendation. And this is PG-13, so yeah. If this was rated R and you did have the two characters of Ellie and Astor Flores, played by Leah Lewis and Alexxis Lemire, and they actually make out, a lot of the guys who are straight will probably lose their minds like this. Okay, before I go into my final thoughts on this film, be sure to tell me in the comment section down below what did you think of this one. Did you like it? Did you not like it? And there we go. Overall, I do feel like this movie is a well done film. I do think it's a well shot film. I do think that this is a well executed film. So, with that being said, it has great characters, a great story. It's a nice direction by Alice Wu. I do have my issues here, but it's still a very good movie that I would recommend from Netflix, and I'm gonna give the half of it an Epictastic. Let me know what you guys think of the half of it down below. All my social media links are in the description box down below. And I'll see you guys in the next one. You guys keep it cool and join the Epictasticness.